real proud of our team, the way we came out tonight and set a tone early. We were very good defensively early. We were also good offensively in the first half. Ball moved very well. We only had 5 turnovers. We were very efficient on the offensive end. We weren't near as efficient in the second half. We had 12 in the second half. But in the first half, we established a tone. And then in the second half, we kind of struggled a little bit, and and they cut it to 8. And I think Torrey hit a couple really big shots to push it back to 14. We had a lot of guys contribute. The defense was solid. I just felt like for our team, our young team, to come into a postseason game like that, and particularly in the first half play like that, was very encouraging to me, and it should be something that we can build on. We had a terrific environment in the arena tonight. Students were participating. I think it's something that we can build on. People will be excited about what's potential for next year. So there's a bunch of positives in the performance tonight, and I'm real happy about how our team played.
Kent State is a great team about taking care of the basketball. Did you think you could force 15 turnovers there in the first half?
No.
Yeah.
No. They are one of the few teams with a more. They have like a 1.2 to 1 assist turnover ratio. They were exceptionally good ball handling team, and they threw it. We pressured them. Now I will say we watched a lot of tape, and nobody pressured them. They allowed them to be comfortable and run their stuff. So maybe that I got to feel like that helped us, because particularly in the first half. Second half not as effective, but in the first half we pressured them. They were having to run their sets from further out on the floor, further away from the basket. We disrupted them, I thought.
Sorry, can you talk about that, the defensive focus early, and how that kind of gave you an early edge?
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're a junior and senior laden team. We knew that they would be ready to handle that atmosphere, but we really wanted to speed them up. And like Coach said, nobody had pressured them this year, and that was our game plan, to speed them up and play how we want to play. And when we do that, we get out in transition and we're very effective.
You guys had such a big lead before Torrey even got cranked up, where you had to feel like you were in pretty good shape at halftime, just waiting for him to get hot. Right.
Well, what happened to start the second half was what I was afraid to happen. We weren't as sharp moving the basketball. We took some quick shots. We felt like when we got deeper into the possessions, we were effective on getting really good looks against the team. And I thought we got a little impatient there at times in the second half. And then they got to thinking they could win, and that's when Torrey hit those plays. He hit that deep 3. He hit two baskets off curls, I think, and so he scored a quick 7 points there, and that was really a big moment in the game.
Can you talk about that spot where you kind of settled in and then just kind of took over for a few minutes?
Yeah, I knew the whole game I would have had to be aggressive, because they're aggressive defensive teams, and I was able to make plays down the stretch.
Adrian had a real good first half. He was effective. Everybody contributed, which has been the case for us all year. And Ricardo was solid. He was very solid. He passed the ball well out of the post. I mean, we're getting better, so, we're excited. We really are excited about winning a postseason game. That's a big thing for us.
How does it feel to know that you can do that with all these guys contributing without Torrey being such a lean-on guy?
Well, I think we won a few games this year where Torrey didn't play particularly well, and so I think our team knows that. I mean, in the tournament we didn't win because between the two of them they didn't make any shots. But generally speaking, we can persevere when one guy's not having his best night. We've got enough depth and enough guys that can make plays to make us a team that contend with. And then I guess the other thing I would say is, when you defend, you have a chance, even if you don't shoot the ball well. And for the most part, we've been pretty good at that this year.
This now is a much longer season than any of you are used to. Feel like you're missing your spring break or anything? Or
Actually, Coach here, he gave us a pretty good spring break. That was nice of him. Of course, we went home a little early from the tournament, which we didn't like. But yeah, the season's definitely a grind. You know, you just got to get in there in the training room. You know, you got to eat right. You know, you just got to get recovered. And you know, just got to get ready for the next game. You know, at this point in the season, everybody's beat up, everybody's banged up, but there are no excuses because it's like that for everybody. And you know, we just got to, you know, get ready for Old Dominion on Sunday.
Tori, now, tonight was a first-time experience for the whole team. What do you take from this game to your next one, do you think?
Well, I think
how you get set and what you have to do.
Well, to beat any good team in college, you have to have a good start and a strong finish. So I think we can carry that on to the next game, and also our defense aggressiveness. I think we played pretty good defense tonight and held them to a certain amount of points, and I think we carry that to the next game. We'll be okay.
Yeah. And playing teams on the road, I mean, over the last couple of years, I guess the freshmen haven't had as much of that experience as you've had from the year before. So, I mean, you guys were a pretty solid road team this year.
Yeah, before the tournament, we thought we was a better road team than the home team, but then the crowd and stuff got us going at home. But I think we're just as good on the road as we is at home.
Talk about the difference in confidence you guys must have now going into this next game after dominating this one instead of just maybe squeaking past them.
Yeah. I mean, I think our problem was in the tournament we was already looking forward to the next game, but in this tournament we'll learn to take it one game at a time and get past one team and then go to the next. And I think if we do that, we'll be effective.
Can you talk about that? Just the confidence you're going to take into it.
Yeah, I think Tori said it real well. I mean, I felt like after the regular season, and I told these guys, you know, but before the conference tournament, everybody was telling us how great we were, and there was a little bit of that. And what a great year, blah blah blah, and you know, Tide got it freshman year, Tori got player of the year. You know, kind of everybody's telling me I'm a great coach. Of course, I say that's because I got the freshman of the year and the player of the year. That's why I got the coach of the year. But there was a little bit of that going on. And I just don't think we were quite as focused as we needed to be. And Florida Gulf Coast played great, and they beat us. So, you know, hopefully we learned something from that. And, you know, that's the way it works. I mean, you know, when you look at where our program was and where it is at the moment, it's all these things happen in incremental steps. I mean, you just don't learn it overnight. So we're learning these things, and we're maturing, and we just got to keep doing it, because every time you play, you can lose. There's no doubt about it. So we'll try to get the next game, and that's all we're worried about. You know, that old Jim Valvano thing, you know, you get in the tournament, advance, survive and advance, you know, survive and advance. So for us, this is an NCAA tournament deal. Okay, thank you.
Thanks, guys.